Hello Choppers! Welcome once again to my channel. This is Sir Job and welcome to Sir Job TV. Para sa lahat po ng mga new explorers, tsaka newly discovered pa lang po sa aking channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for you to be updated with my future videos. So para sa araw na ito, let us continue to discuss the world of Practical Research 1, which is the qualitative research. So specifically, ang pag-uusapan natin sa umagang ito ay tungkol sa purposeful sampling participants in the study. Welcome to my video number 194. So good morning once again, Golden Choppers. So nabanggit ko na po sa inyo kanina na ang pag-uusapan natin para sa araw na ito is tungkol sa purposeful sampling, na kung saan this is related to our discussion from video 193. Kung napanood nyo na po ang video na ito, you can relate kasi out from that phenomenological study na i-apply natin as one of the approaches in qualitative research, gagamitin natin ang sampling na ito in order for us to gather properly our participants. Okay? So basically, I'm sure you have your questions right now in your mind. Ano ba ang purposeful sampling at papaano ba natin ito i-apply sa ating qualitative research? Before anything else, allow me to define what is really purposeful sampling. So when we speak of purposeful sampling, purposeful sampling is a non-random method of sampling where the researcher selects, information-rich cases for study in depth according to Patton of 2002. Highlight natin ha, para mas mabilis nating maintindihan. Purposeful sampling, non-random method of sampling. Meaning to say, you have the power to select, you have the opportunity to choose properly your participants in this particular research. Unlike with the quantitative wherein out from that population, kukuha ka ngayon ng sample mo na bibigyan mo ng questionnaire. Dito sa phenomenological study, in the application of purposeful sampling, hindi ganun ang procedure. Meaning to say, ako as a researcher, ako ang mamimili kung sino ang aking participants. Okay, according to the contribution na maibibigay nila mismo sa aking research. Kasi nakalagay dito, the researcher selects information rich, meaning to say kung sino ang mas exposed doon sa kind of topic na kung saan ginamit mo sa iyong research paper. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng purposeful sampling. Now, let us strengthen our idea by giving you another information about purposeful sampling. So, purposeful sampling takes when the researcher selects a sample from which the most can be learned. Okay, according naman ito sa Mariam of 1998. So, yun po ang definition nila. Okay, but kung mapapansin niyo ang definition na ibinigay ko sa inyo, same lang ang punto nila. Okay, takes place when the researcher selects a sample. Okay? As I said to you a while ago, I have the power to select kung sino ang gagamitin ko na participant. Okay? So later on, malalaman ninyo kung ilan nga ba ang kailangan nating participants when we are using phenomenological study. It is the most common sampling strategy in qualitative research, and 6 cases reach information which can be studied in great deal about issues of central importance to the purpose of the research. Highlight natin ha, most common sampling po ito. So highlight natin dito yung line na most common sampling strategy in qualitative research, because as I said to you sa aking mga previous videos, paulit-ulit kong sinasabi na sa qualitative research, usually talaga ang ginagamit natin in order for us to gather the data is by interview. Correct? Kailangan nating makihalubilo at discuss, maki-interview sa ating participants. That is the beauty of qualitative research. So basically, it involves small number of participants lang po. Kasi iisa-isahin mo po yan, depende sa location nila. But kung grupo sila, that's good enough for you kasi hindi masyadong mahirap. Pero kung kailangan mo isa-isahin, you should have to do that one. That is the reason why in qualitative research, maliit lang talaga na tao or grupo ang involved sa ating research. So, ito yung common, pinaka-common, yung tinatawag nating purposeful sampling in a qualitative research. Kasi naka-highlight dito about or which can be studied in great deal about issues of central importance to the purpose of the research. In order for us to fulfill our goal in this particular research, then we really have to choose properly our participants. Okay? Kung sino yung may connection, kung sino yung talagang may exposure sa ating research, sa ating topic na pinag-uusapan, siya po ang kailangan nating maging participant sa ating research. So yun ang pinaka-bottom line talaga. The benefit is that, as Patton 2002 puts it, any common patterns that emerge from great variation are of particular interest and value in capturing the core experience and central shared dimensions of a setting or phenomenon. Highlight natin, according to Patton, any common patterns na pwedeng mabuo, pwedeng mag-emerge from that particular participants na pinili mo for your research, okay? Doon mo ma-justify or magkakaroon ka ng conclusion because may mga commonalities, may mga similarities na lumabas out from the questions na ibinigay mo doon sa your chosen participants. Yun siya. Yun ang connection, okay? In capturing the core experience, yung pinaka-central talaga na pinag-uusapan, yung paulit-ulit na na-mention from our participants, and central shared dimensions of a setting or phenomenon. Mas magkakaroon tayo ng liwanag or kalinawan doon sa kind of event na kung saan binibigyan natin ng highlight sa ating paper. So yun siya. So that's how very important for us to use purposeful sampling whenever we are using phenomenology or any other mga approaches in social sciences or approaches in qualitative research. We could also apply purposeful sampling, okay, in order for us to create conclusion with our research. So at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I will have to give you an idea kung saan located ito. Kasi baka magtaka kayo, saan ko ba i-mention ang kind of sampling na ginamit ko sa aking research. So by the way, malulocate nyo po ang inyong sampling or madidiscuss nyo po ang inyong sampling method doon sa inyong chapter 3 ng inyong research. Okay, sa amin, ito po ang ginagamit namin. Sa chapter 3 po, makikita mo, meron doong design and methodology. So, under sa design and methodology, meron tayo nakalagay doon na site on population selection and sampling. Okay, yan po ang title niya, Site on Population Selection and Sampling, na kung saan doon mo i-discuss ang ginamit mong sampling sa iyong research. So, ang ibibigay ko po sa inyo ngayon is not the exact line kasi depende sa institution ninyo kung ano ang ina-apply. Pero sa amin, ito ang aming ginagamit. But you can also use this one as basis in order for you to craft properly your chapter 3 dito sa portion na ito. Okay? You would have to say, the researchers used purposeful or judgmental sampling under the non-probability sampling that will be selected based on the population's characteristics and the objectives of the study. Okay? Crossman of 2019. So, ito yung first part ng kanyang site on population selection and sampling na discussion part. Okay? Under chapter 3. So, continue natin. One paragraph lang ito sa research mo. Okay, idiretso mo lang. Then you have to discuss how many participants are involved. So dito, because sa aming institution po, maximum of 10 participants talaga yan. Okay? Kasi enough na po ang 10 na magbibigay sa inyo ng commonalities or similarities na magkaroon na po tayo ng malinaw na conclusion with a kind of answers given by our participants. So, ganun po siya. So, here, sa example na ibinigay ko sa inyo, naka-state, 10 participants were chosen due to their adequate experience and knowledge about the topic. Okay, highlight natin ha, yun ang pinaka-statement niya because meron silang exposure according to the researcher. The participants are lower level employees with the same salary grade from the regional office of the Department of Health, Butuan City. So right after you discuss kung ilang participants at bakit sila ang pinili mo, you have also to describe bakit sila ang naging part sa research mo. So ang discuss ko po sa inyo sa umagang ito ay tungkol po sa purposeful sampling na kung saan as a researcher, we have the right, okay, to select properly our participants in order for us to come up the best result for the kind of research that we are doing. As I said to you, ang goal ng qualitative research is only to qualify or to give justice to the kind of event or phenomenon. But at the end of the day, we will not be solving the problem. We will just have to show to the people na ito ay problema po sa ating bansa, for example. So that in that case, we should have to select properly our participants to represent that kind of phenomenon that we are talking about in our research paper. So that will be all for this morning. I hope you learned something from this video and I hope that you will share this video to your friends and to anybody else that you think na ngailangan ng video na ito. Asahan niyo po that Sir Job TV will continue to discuss more meaningful discussions, especially in the world of social sciences. Thank you once again for watching. Bye-bye!